When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Tennessee's offense will get the first crack at it here. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Play action. Takes the easy completion. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to sneak it. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their team.
He wants to go deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. A strike downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Canes! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and He took a shot as he threw that one away.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The play action fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play. And when I talk about Miami linebackers, it is a bit of a sore subject for me. We played against the Canes in the Sugar Bowl my senior year in college. I got hit multiple times by multiple Miami linebackers and spent multiple days in an ice tub post-game.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw it. Right on the money. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Power football with the run. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. The field goal is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. At midfield, he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here when you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The gift to the tailback. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, running back on the move. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Hurricanes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The new popular phrase for a favorite team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumped.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out and be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolled. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He wants to throw it. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on second down. Right down the middle. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Garcia. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Snagged in the middle, it's Coffee. Down at the 16-yard line, and they're threatening to score in the waning moments of the half. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Volunteers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. To the air on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out of the backfield, he's open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the catch at the 20. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Vols will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The snap sets up the throw. Makes the grab. It's Carr. Turns it on in midfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Here's a hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Harrison. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in. It's Garcia. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Volunteers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. A little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Another opportunity here. They had to punt. Breaks into the open. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Canes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So here is the Tennessee offense. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Jumped on top of the pile.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Vols getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Harrison. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Vols look to keep this drive humming. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the big fella.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Jefferson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Now on the option. Oh, he's got some space. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on 1st down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Tennessee! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal.
Touchdown, Hurricane! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They're in the spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. And the Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Toner. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Toner. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work in search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if they're going to run the football late in the game, in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save as much time as possible and communicate with your quarterback.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice gain. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. Got it in the middle. It's Toner. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. They got him! Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.